Hey, what's going on, guys? We're going here. My name's Trent.
Okay.
And today, guys, we're going to be doing our review of Solo: A Star Wars Story. Before this video starts, please be sure that this is a spoiler warning. I don't know why I would say please be sure that this is a spoiler warning. I think I said this. There are spoilers in this, so please be sure to put this in your watch later list, and then go watch a movie and come back and watch it in your watch later playlist.
And then tell us when you're gonna watch it.
Not yet. You do that at the end. I'm gonna get it this time. Swear to God, I'm gonna get it this time. Okay. Anyway, 5-word plot synopsis. You can go first this time.
Sexy Solo swings 7 starships. Oh.
Emilia Clarke is here also. All right. So Garrett, how'd you feel about this movie?
I liked it a lot. Very entertained throughout the whole thing. Again, it was good Star Wars movies. I personally think Han Solo, main character for him, did an alright job. I didn't hate him, which is like, you always have like a picture of Han Solo, the Harrison Ford thing. So actually seeing a person playing Han Solo and you not hating him was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love seeing Chewbacca. I love Donald Glover as Lando Calrissian, and I like the whole setup of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
A few cliches here and there, but not too obvious that you can't get past them. And then in the end, it turned out to be like a very good space movie. I think
A
personally.
space western, sort of.
Space one, yeah, I guess you could say. Yeah.
It's like Cowboy Bebop, something like that. So yeah,
I haven't watched that, but I heard it's really good.
yeah, it's pretty good. I love this movie. I saw all of like the ratings at like Rotten Tomatoes and all of them. It's like, oh, it's a 70 and everything like that. Like, the beginning of it sucks, but it's okay, and everything. But I love this movie. Like, it was awesome. Like,
The parts with the droids,
yeah,
had me laughing.
Like the good thing about anthology films is that each one should feel different from each other and the main saga. And that's what, like, this was sort of the space western. Rogue One was like Saving Private Ryan, and everything like that. And then we're supposed to be getting a Boba Fett movie, so I mean,
really,
yeah. So maybe that one will be different. I don't know. Just like I like it how this one felt different than any other Star Wars movie we had so far, and I just really liked it a lot. So I'll go through some of my notes. So this movie starts off with blue text. Like, it does a long time ago in a galaxy far away, and the blue text you always know. And they show off, like, they say, like, the situation and stuff like that, all that. So,
quick thing, too, before I forget.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like how they tell you about the 12 parsec run. I know you might be getting that too late. But I just like how it kind of, like... I like that it's really interesting to see the actual, like, backstory of Han Solo. I think that's a big selling point of the movie.
Yeah.
Nostalgia really helps.
Mm-hmm.
You like the movie, maybe.
Yeah.
But go ahead with your notes.
Okay, so I don't know if he was born on Corellia, but we start off on Corellia.
Which isn't...
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, I forgot what the
Star
name of
Wars
the planet.
Wiki.
I think it's Corellia.
One of those planets had like a... Is Corellia, was that in Force Unleashed?
No, that's the home planet. What's the home planet of where the Jedi Temple's at? Coruscant.
Coruscant, yeah.
Coruscant. No, it's not. Corellia sounds familiar though.
Wikipedia, that's what's called. Not Star Wars. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. What is it? Corellia. I know there's ships that are Corellian, like, because the rebels have Corellian ships and stuff.
The Corellian
Corvettes. Oh, here it is. Corellia was a planet located in the galaxy's core world, known for its ace pilots and large starships. Vessels such as Millennium Falcon. At some point in the Imperial reign, I don't.
The Millennium Falcon is from Corellia. It was built like his dad said.
His dad used to build them. Yeah.
So I guess it was a manufacturing spot for a lot of things. Kind of interesting background.
Yeah. What was it? Something about Proxima.
Lady Proxima.
Yeah. I thought, because in Star Wars Force Unleashed, there's a place called Proximus or something Proximus Prime or something like that. Not Optimus Prime, but like. Something like that, and I thought it was.
I don't know if there's any correlation.
Yeah, probably not. But I just wanted to see if it was anything.
Keep going through your notes though.
Oh, Wedge Antilles is from there. I could have. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go through that. Something about the Hut Cartel. I think. What did I write that down about? Is that it had to be in the beginning of the movie because I haven't talked.
They were talking about. They said about the cartels, like there was a bunch of crime syndicates.
Oh, like these guys and the huts and everything. Yeah, okay. And then Lady The thing I like about this movie is that they like in this movie you get introduced to like so many different creatures, like interesting creatures, like Lady Proxima, some weird like worm bug thing, and she can't see sunlight or whatever, so she like goes in the water like.
And then that part where it's like completely pitch dark, and then they're like flying through space, completely pitch dark, and then all of a sudden a giant space kraken.
Space kraken, yeah.
It scared me a little bit.
Spraken.
A spraken.
Spraken. Amelia Clark is in this. She is Kira with a Q, not Kira, like I thought it was. But I thought that was cool. I love her in this.
Mm-hmm.
They were at the beginning whenever they were doing when they were trying to escape from that like gang or whatever. There was a droid there that was from Star Wars Clone Wars. Like not like oh it's the same droid, but like it was the same design as one of the droids in Star Wars Clone Wars. I thought it was cool that I never knew this, but like the Imperial officer gave Han his last name. Like, was he just always called Han? Like, he didn't have a last name, or?
I guess.
So it's Han Solo.
Orphan boys don't really get last names.
Yeah, so that's it. I think that was pretty cool. I think in like the Legends, like Star Wars Legends, I think his parents were like Jedi. I think Han Solo's parents were supposed to be like Jedi, and they like abandoned him something because like they want him to be safe in Star Wars Legends. I remember seeing like figures for like something Solo and something Solo. They were both like Jedi, and they had a kid.
I think it's kind of stupid.
Well, it's Star Wars Legends, so I mean, it's not canon anymore. But I'm just saying, like, that was a thing. He spent 3 years in the Empire, that's a long time. And that battle scene was awesome. I wonder if he saw any
rebels during that period.
I know. I wonder if he like killed any because like he was at a battle.
Was the rebellion formed at that point?
This is 10 years before New Hope, so yes, I think. Like, I think at this point, like. If anything, at this point, the rebels aren't really like all like working together yet. There's like separate like
entities.
Yeah, entities, and stuff like that are against the Empire. And stuff
no, I guess at the at one part where they were talking about to the Marauders, she's like, "Form the rebellion."
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess it's
probably not formed yet. It's just getting close. Yeah. Yeah, they were talking about hostiles, so I put down rebels, and I was wondering if Han ever killed any rebels, because like. I don't know, he probably didn't, but
yeah.
Han was in the Imperial Academy, then get pushed down to like the infantry or whatever. Yeah. So like the Imperial Academy's for pilots then.
Yeah, so you might kind of have it, Imperial training.
Yeah.
In crafts.
Mm-hmm. That's probably how he was so good to get maneuver through maybe the Death Star in New Hope. So I think that's pretty cool. I thought the battle was cool. Like I didn't think we were getting anything like that. I mean, we didn't see the enemy or anything, but like I thought it was pretty cool. Like you saw them like. Imperials fighting and stuff and all that stuff.
I don't think they had a space battle on this, did they? They had like a space chase scene, but...
Yeah, I don't think they really had a space battle, no.
Yeah, oh well.
Alright. So Chewie was in captivity to, like, I guess kill people they threw down there.
Mm-hmm. Or just because they captured a Wookiee, and a Wookiee has a lot of uses. Yeah.
Han actually like speaks the language Wookiee instead of just understanding it.
Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because you could always understand.
Yeah, I just never thought of him going. That was funny. So,
I think Wookiee Chewbacca understands English, obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe he just can't speak English.
Let's see. What was I put down here a little convenient on joining the job. I guess, I thought it was convenient that they like, okay, well, there's this guy who we don't know, but, he was able to escape captivity. Let's let him join the job, and everything like that.
Well, they said they were shorthanded, so
yeah.
They didn't have a choice.
Infus Ness, the girl in the helmet, I thought that was cool.
Infidness is infant best.
What?
Okay.
Okay. They mentioned Bosk. Yeah, I know, this is for later. They mentioned Bosk. Like, why didn't we get this guy? Or Bosk. Like, I wish they would have been like, IG. Yeah, dude, stop. Like, this movie was awesome. But, I thought they were going to do something like, why can't we get, like, IG-88 or Boba Fett or Bosk? Like, I think that would have been a little too much. That's probably, like, why they did that. But, I liked the addition they did whenever you remember those stormtroopers on that train whenever they died because they had gravity boots on that they would just like lay there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, they did do that.
Yeah. I like the part where Infus, what's his name, Infus Ness was like, "Release your cables or die." Like I don't know why I just like that line so much. Like it just sounded cool with like the mask and everything like that. Drayton Voss played by Jarvis. What'd you think of him?
He's fine.
He was just sort of there, I guess. Can't wait to talk about the big thing. But,
Basic villain character.
yeah. Did he work for the Empire, or was he like?
No, he worked for the Crime Syndicate, which
Okay.
maybe worked for the Empire, but we don't know. It was like that.
I'll mention it later.
The death. Maroon
Let me write it down.
Maroon
Just in
5
case.
death.
Maroon 5. What'd you do to them?
No, there was some. I forget what the name of their.
I don't know.
But I think it was tied into the leader actually, because it was something like Death Maroon.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what it was, but that black girl's death meant nothing. So she tried to sacrifice herself for nothing.
Yeah.
Whenever,
Well, the job needed to get done, or else they were gonna die like they said they were. So
Yeah.
that's why it was okay for her to die.
put down the creatures that are introduced in this movie are amazing. I just like how, because some of them are just practical effects, and some of them are practical effects plus CGI, so that's cool. Whenever they were at that building, Chewie was taking shots. Thought that was funny. What was it? He was talking to Drayton Voss, and he was like, all you need is a ship and a pilot. And you already got the pilot or something like that. I don't know. There was something funny about this. I forget what it was, but I like that.
We need
line.
a damn good pilot or something. He's like, well, we just need a ship because we already got the pilot right here.
They did the Kessel Run thing. Like you mentioned,
parsecs.
Yeah, or like they said, like at the beginning, like it's impossible to do it under like 20 parsecs or something.
Parsecs.
The thing is, though, this is part of the movie I don't understand because like a parsec is a unit of distance, not time. So did they just is it like okay, well in the Star Wars universe, a parsec means like time, or is it like? Are you sure? Because I thought they were gonna fix that somehow, being like. Because what I thought the Kessel Run was, like, they would go, like, the ship went into, like, a bunch of these, like, black holes and stuff. And, like, you had to try to get out of there as fast as possible. Like, the distance. It's like, okay, I got out of there in, like, 12 parsecs. I got out of here this long. Or something like that. I don't know. Like, I don't know how that worked. But I guess, I don't know. I think that part confused me a little bit. They made a Han hand joke. Like, Han. It's Han. I thought that was pretty cool. What's his face mentioned Felucia, Donald,
yeah,
Childish Gambino, whatever, Glover.
They never actually showed the planet Felucia in Star Wars movies.
Only in Episode 3 for a little bit. Whenever they killed Aayla Secura.
Remember that was a map in Star Wars Battlefront 2?
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun.
That map.
And in Force Unleashed, that was like a place that you went to, and you fought these weird creatures and stuff. Oh yeah, you fought these weird creatures in Star Wars Battlefront 2, didn't you?
Yeah,
like that.
Ahsoka I think it's about Ahsoka Tano there, or no, it was the other one.
Shakti.
Yeah.
Anyway, so does Lando have sex with L3? She says it works, so I
don't know. She's saying it's just possible.
How?
I don't know, but she said you
just
have to
wanna
do
know
that
how.
thing later.
Yeah, that was.
But that may have just been.
Yeah, that may have just been just a joke. What was his name? Woody Harrelson's character, I forget what his name was. Tobias
Bennett.
Beckett.
Beckham. Beckett.
I think it was Beckham.
It was Beckett.
Pretty sure it was Beckham.
It was Tobias Beckett.
Tobias Beckham.
No.
We'll just say Tobias.
I saw the subtitle for it was Beckett. Tobias Beckett.
There was no subtitles.
Yeah, because the one guy spoke in.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Beckham.
We can look it up afterwards, but it's Beckham.
Anyway, so he had one of the guard masks on, remember? And Lando Calrissian in Episode 6, he had a guard mask on. So maybe he borrowed it from him, like maybe they just had a spare one on ship, and they're just like, oh.
Or it's just the same one they use, and they just keep it on the ship.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Okay, whatever.
I'm sorry, I guess you're wrong.
Whatever.
It's a bias packet.
Chewie ripped someone's arms off. People have been asking for that
Mm.
because, like, in the Lego Star Wars game, he like tears people's arms off and
Yeah.
stuff. So I thought that was
Legos.
cool. Lando's logs vlog.
Yeah.
I like to call it Lando's logs.
Landis logs.
Lando's logs.
Landis log, like Lincoln logs.
Yeah. I liked L3.
Yeah, she was a great character.
Um,
She tried doing like a feminist equal rights thing, but it came off okay.
yeah.
Like it wasn't like.
So, yeah,
it wasn't
again, like in this
annoying.
movie, like,
Wasn't annoying
L3
person.
is like somewhat different than K2SO and Rogue One. Like,
Yeah, I kind of think they did a satire of it, so it was almost kind of like making fun of it.
yeah.
That's how I looked at it.
He made a joke about like, okay, I learned this trick from a friend of mine who was the best street racer all around until he crashed
Yeah.
and died. I like that. Woody Harrelson, whatever, Beckett. He mentioned a job on Tatooine by Jabba the Hutt. So yeah, that's probably why Han's there in the first place.
I think quickly before your next note, I
Mhm.
think this whole movie almost like makes you just want to rewatch New Hope and stuff. I was like, after this,
Dude, I wanna watch
New Hope and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so the biggest thing in this movie, and I
I was surprised by it.
okay, but before we start, okay, so here's the thing now. I didn't know who the character was until that moment, but I remember like someone uploaded a video because like it was on my YouTube feed saying like, "What's up with that cameo?" But it was like blacked out, so I didn't know who it was because I knew it was a guy in a robe, and I was just like, "Oh, okay, I can't pay attention. I don't want to know." It's Darth Maul. He's in this movie.
Well,
And
they've already seen this movie probably because we do spoilers.
Well, yeah, I know, but I just wanted to say
Yeah,
that first.
go
But
ahead.
I don't know why. I mean, but Darth Maul's in this movie, and it's just so awesome. And like, I still have a lot of questions about that. We'll get to that later. But like, Darth Maul's in the movie. Like they finally, yeah, I know, but they finally get somebody from the prequels into the new Star Wars movies because I felt like they've always been afraid to do anything with the prequels.
Mm.
You finally have like a true, like, hey, like Rebels and Clone Wars is canon because like, you know, you have Darth Maul still alive, and with his lightsaber that he has in Star Wars Rebels, which is cool, and just when I saw him, it was so awesome. Like, I just didn't know for a second, and then I was like looking at his legs, I was like, those are robot legs.
I think Darth Maul was a pretty well liked character of the original three.
Yeah, in
movies.
Episode 1, because like
Not the original three. The first 2/3 movies, because I think he was a pretty well liked.
yeah, he was just killed off too soon, so that's why they brought him back in the Clone
Yeah.
Wars because he was awesome, and then there was a comic about him and everything that was.
I
popular,
don't think
and-
anyone's gonna hate that Darth Maul's back. I mean, maybe they will.
I mean, if some people have
he
questions
died in the
about
first one, but I don't mind being back.
okay, look, here's the thing. It goes Star Wars Episode 1, 2, Clone Wars movie, Clone Wars 3, Rogue One, Rebels, Rogue One, then Han, maybe, I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, but
No,
anyway,
actually, no, Han, then
yeah,
Rebels.
Han, then
Because
Rebels, and
this
Rogue
before
One.
the Rebels.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't care if people don't like it. I love seeing Darth Maul like in the big screen again.
And
Like,
it's gonna be
cool.
fun to see his character. I mean,
I don't know if we'll get a.
another
I mean,
movie.
maybe we could get a movie with Darth Maul.
Well,
But not later. But I
I
mean,
mean, they're obviously not just gonna show him in that. It might be a Han Solo movie too, a second Han Solo movie.
yeah, maybe.
Because I mean, they didn't tie up everything yet. I mean, there's still more to tell about Han
Yeah,
Solo.
because like we don't know.
Rebel,
like, why, Emilia Clarke was working with him, but like,
smuggling, Jabba the
like
Hutt.
what is she like? Is she apprentice? Like that'd be so freaking cool. But or she's working with him. So
And also,
well, here's the thing though. Like in Clone Wars, Darth Maul had something to do with syndicates,
Mhm.
and she's like a part of that syndicate. Maybe like he's doing something with that. I don't
Well,
know,
he was the leader of it,
of what?
the crime syndicate.
Oh yeah, like the big one. Yeah. In Clone
That's
Wars.
that's who the guy had to report to.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's like, I have to report to them. I have guys to report to too. He was talking about Darth Maul.
Oh okay. So.
Quick-
Drayton Voss was working for him.
Yeah, Drayden Voss had to
Oh,
report to him. He's the leader of the thing. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
I said, it was called like the death.
Well, I thought
it was,
whenever I
called
asked,
the,
like,
the Rune Deaths or some Death Moon. It was like almost referencing
Mm-hmm.
Darth Maul, Death. It was, I don't know. But anyway,
Dathomir.
something else.
Dathomir. He's on Dathomir, which is cool because that's where he was born.
Dathomir, right?
Yeah, like from Clone Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Also,
Me too.
that's gonna be interesting to see that connection.
I wonder if they'll
The
do a
Voice
Darth
Plan-
Maul
Voice Plan.
movie. Like that'd be really interesting if they did
They
that.
might, but also
Oh, well, I guess you don't want me to.
Chewie
spoil
doesn't have his
Rebels.
crossbow.
Yeah, they didn't do that. I guess. I mean, he
He'll-
probably just
he'll-
gets it
Yeah, but
later, but obviously,
yeah, that's just something I've noted. He doesn't have his bowcaster, I guess.
yeah. So moving past the Maul thing for a minute. So Han shot first. I would have wished if you were like, looks like I shot first. I don't know.
Yeah,
something
he
like
shot
that.
back at first.
And he shot him in the same place where, like, whenever he discovered that he wasn't an Imperial guy, like in the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Like he shot him like right here, and like the armor that he stole was shot like right here. So I thought that was pretty cool. Han did the fake out thing with Lando at the end. Like grabbed his like cards in his pocket and everything.
So you won the Millennium Falcon.
Yep, and he won the Millennium Falcon. So that's why it has that hole in there because it used to have a escape pod in there. So
Yeah.
just that Darth Maul. I was just not expecting that. Like that bumped my rating like a whole number because that was just so awesome. How they like finally were just like, hey, this stuff happened. Like
Yeah, definitely.
whether you don't like it or not, it happened. So, so we can get into favorites. I mean, I don't know if we talked about favorites yet. I don't know. I liked everyone almost. Like, there wasn't really... Drago and Voss was just sort of there, and Infamousness was, again, just there. Han, Amelia,
Lando.
Darth Maul,
And
Lando, L3, all of them were
And
just
Chewbacca.
awesome. And Chewbacca, yeah.
Favorite part, I love the space scenes. Especially when they see just flying through space. I just like when Han flies planes. It's just
Darth Maul. That was my favorite scene. Like
I love that
dude,
scene.
I was just not expecting that. Because if you would have told me like, "Hey, Darth Maul's gonna show up in the Solo movie," I'm like, "Why Solo? Like, it doesn't make any sense, you know? Because like Solo's like a smuggler and all that crap." And I'm just like, it's just so awesome.
yeah, it
seeing
kind of
that.
ties in well. Like it could be
Yeah,
something that
like
happens.
it's just so cool. I don't know if you want me to.
Worst parts.
Well, no. I said I didn't want. I didn't know if. Do you mind if I spoil Rebels or not?
Yeah,
Do you want to watch?
spoil
Don't spoil Rebels? Okay, fine. I feel like I showed you it before, but whatever. Anyway, worst parts and improvements. First off, let me ask you a
better
question.
villain.
Yeah, better villain than Draydon Boss. Except for
They had like a few things here and there like that were a little bit like
What'd you think about the beginning? Did you think it was slow?
some things
or?
that didn't line up. The beginning was okay. I didn't think it was too slow. It was interesting enough just because they introduced new creatures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's definitely just little things they just missed.
Yeah.
But
Me-
overall pretty good.
I'm trying to find something. I don't know. I can't really think of anything bad like it's too big that like it really ruins the movie for me. Like I can't think of anything honestly. Like I'm trying to think throughout the whole movie. Like I don't think there's anything where I was just like, that's a little. I mean, there are a few cliches, but I mean that's like almost in any movie, I guess. So I mean,
So with that, I give this a rating.
well, not yet. I still have like a lot of crap to talk about real quick. I had a few questions. Did you think this was better than Last Jedi?
Yeah, I liked it better than Last Jedi.
Yeah, I liked it better than Last Jedi. Last Jedi was.
There's
I rebuke my
lot of-
rating from Last Jedi. It's now like a 7.
There's a lot of flaws with it.
Yeah. Sorry that you feel otherwise, haters. Do you think it's better than Rogue One? Honestly, for me, it might be the same. Because like Darth Maul, like got this movie up for me a lot.
Yeah, but
Even though it was a short scene, but like you had Darth Vader in the last movie, which was amazing. But like, I feel like each movie has some flaws with them, but the other one does better.
But the Darth Vader scene in Rogue One was really good.
I might give the edge to Rogue One then.
Yeah,
probably just
just
because of Darth Vader. Because I mean, if Darth Maul came in and he was like, like I'll be like, okay, that's my new favorite scene. But like,
yeah,
and then I'm not gonna say like ranking of every other Star Wars movie, but just like I thought it was pretty good. Sequels and theories. You said that this could be. Someone said something about like a trilogy of Solo. I don't know. Like I don't know if they do that.
I hope
like,
they make more Solo movies. He's an interesting enough character.
And you have 10 years until episode 4. So
I like to see his involvement. I hope this is what they do. Have him in the Boba Fett movie a little bit because Boba Fett deals a lot with Jabba the Hutt, and then have him in the Darth Maul movie. That'd be perfect.
Wait, have Han Solo in a Darth Maul movie?
No, yeah, Because Han Solo because Darth Maul is involved with Han Solo's girlfriend, Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
And she needs to be killed
I,
off.
I don't feel... Well, here's the thing, though. Is like Han Solo in Episode 4, he doesn't believe in anything like the Force and stuff like that. So I feel like he shouldn't run to any Force users, until then. So, like, if he runs into somebody with a Force, I felt like that would sort of downplay Episode 4 a little bit if he just done... Like,
Maybe.
you could do something with Emilia Clarke. Like, she can have a movie of her own.
Yeah.
Or just have it called Maul and then have her in it.
Yeah.
And she has to try to figure out a way to, like, get out of it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I hope that'd be cool to have a Darth Maul movie, though.
Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind seeing the Darth Maul
Definitely
movie.
look forward to a Boba Fett movie.
Yeah. Theories, I have no idea what she gonna, what are her and Maul gonna do together? Like, I just don't get it.
Run a crime syndicate and then probably get killed by someone. It'll probably tie into the rebellion.
Rebels, you mean?
Rebellion. Just in general.
Oh, you mean the rebellion.
Rebellion.
Man, I'm angry that you haven't watched Rebels, because then we can have a little bit more of a talk about it, but so replay value, high.
Yeah.
For me.
I
think some people actually might not like this movie. So I think some people think it's slow or boring. If you're looking for huge... Well, I'm talking about certain people, because I know certain people are going to be like, well, there's not enough action, and everything, and there's not enough space battles and stuff like that. But if you know the character and I'm not saying the action scenes aren't good and stuff like that. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
maybe not for someone that's not a fan of Star Wars. If they're
not just that, but
if they're just coming into it and they're not super nostalgic for Star Wars.
Yeah.
If they're just looking at it as a regular movie, maybe because they make a lot of references to the other movies.
Yeah, I have a good feeling about this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me the odds now.
Yeah.
But yeah, rating, final thought, Garrett, go.
8. A solid 8. Good movie overall. I'd say I watch again. There was no parts that annoyed me too much. It had its quirks and flaws and a few things here and there. Not a great villain, but great characters. I love learning the story of Han Solo. You go.
I'm giving this a 9. I just thought, okay, first off, I thought this was way better than Last Jedi. You can have your opinions about Last Jedi. I did not like Last Jedi.
Right, you said that.
Yeah, I just want to make that clear, because in my Last Jedi review, I'm like, oh, this wasn't bad, because I like the characters in that movie, but it is a pretty bad movie. But Han Solo was pretty good, and I just getting into the movie. I could not believe I was watching another Star Wars movie after 6 months of not watching, or 5 months of the last Star Wars movie. And I love, again, how I said in the beginning, I love how all the anthology films, they should feel different from each other. So Boba Fett should feel different from Han Solo a little bit. And how Rogue One felt different from this, and how all these anthology films... see, that's the thing, though, because I'm looking forward more to Boba Fett than I would, Episode 9 at this point, just because Last Jedi was not, a huge thing for me,
Yeah, right.
I'm looking forward to anthology films a lot more, because there's supposed to be an Obi-Wan anthology film coming out.
That'd be amazing, too.
What if that's correlated with the Maul?
Yeah, they could all be cool.
Dude, man, but... Yeah, this movie was awesome, man. And I think true Star Wars fans will enjoy it enough that you'll be able to bear it. So together,
8.5.
That's 8.5, yep. So, whoops.
Definitely something you should probably watch.
Yep. Trip approval stamp, Blu-ray, DVD, diggy. That's digital. Yes. 4K, Ultra. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. So please be sure to comment below what you thought about the movie, when you're going to see it, and who you're going to see it with. Nailed it. Also be sure to leave a like.
Comment and subscribe. Anyway.
I already said comment, but okay. And subscribe to our channel for more reviews. Anyway, this has been Rogue Island. My name's Trent.
Along with Garrett.
And we'll see you guys later.
Bye.